here. Well, just as you think you're working on a project and you're headed in one direction, a brand new day throws you a curveball. I found this F50 on the internet somewhere today, and I took a look at it, and I watched the video on it, is what it was, and I'm going to post the video link that the original creator did of his car. And I was so impressed with the bells and whistles and everything that he did. Wait till you see what stuff this can do, animated wise, that I was determined. Well, actually, I wasn't determined. I was blessed that the man offered it to us. It's just outstanding. Take a look at that. That works. Watch the wipers. They're going to be cleaning the glass like a champion. And watch this engine cover. This engine cover jumps up. Now, Squonky went totally apeshit. He said, I just got to get my hands on it, humble. I got to put some chrome on it, a little bit of copper here and there. I said, what? I hope the guy don't piss and moan, because originally you look in here and the headers were black. You couldn't see them, and the Ferrari was, just where it was. I mean, you could barely see it, and there was no copper whatsoever. But there's little copper fixtures now, and I didn't want to go ape shit on the thing. I mean, you couldn't see the injectors before. They were just all black. It was a shame, because look at the outstanding job on the spaghetti. I mean, my God, take a look at those headers. They are absolutely spectacular. 6 per side, my goodness. And so basically, it's a totally stock unit except for the little bit of the highlights that we did. Other than that, it's bone stock. Isn't it cool? So I thought we'd take it out for a little bit of a ride. Now you can see why Squonky wants to do the wheels. I mean, if they had those real pretty wheels with the insets, that would look really super. But they're black, and they're way inside the car, which is, I guess, period correct. Now it came from a Forza Horizon 7. Is that what it was? Well, we'll have to go take a look. Come on out here. Let's get out of this whirling experience. Here it is right here. 3D model base was Forza Horizon 4. Turn 10 Studios. Converted by this fellow here, F40 LM Lover. And the details. And he hopes we enjoyed it. And fucking A, enjoy it. Yeah, it's a brilliant mod. We just absolutely fell in love with it. Now, 700, well, we're just going to show you that I did not change a thing. This is exactly, where did it go? Exactly the way it is stock, totally stock. Nothing changed, because nothing has changed. But we did add a couple of skins. We added a grayish color skin that's not going to stay that way, and then we added a carbon fiber, which looks darker, and in real life, actually is extremely fine weave carbon fiber, so it really looks pretty sharp. I'm not crazy about the dashboard particularly, but that's neither here nor there. We do have some chrome in the cockpit, and other than that, a couple of little lights we got going, and then that's the name of that tune. So I suppose you'd like to see it go, and there's no reason that we can't. Now check the seatbelt. Check that out. Is that cool enough? Well, you guys know about that shit. But if you didn't, you do now. What's there not to like about an F50? Number one, an F50. I mean, if you started racing where I did, which was Project Gotham back in 2003, 2002 or 2003 with the original Xbox, this was the premier car in the game at the time. And, oh, God, you just couldn't wait to get your hands on this thing. But by the time that you got to it, they had decreased the handling of the car to the point where you were lucky to drive it at all. But nevertheless, this isn't a Assetto Corsa is not at all that way. Assetto Corsa will let you enjoy the shit out of stuff right off the get-go, which we do. So, with no further ado, I would like to change one thing, though, because I'd like to use my shifter rather than the paddles. So let's just come up here and go to the drive line. It's so simple to do. All you have to do is where it says supports shifter, if it's a 0, it's paddles. Just pop a 1 on there, and you are good to go. And the only other thing I'd like to do is I don't want to monkey with the friggin' gears all the time. I want to just have it set and be done with it. So what are we going to do about that? Well, let's see. Let's go to setup and take a peek-a-rooney. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Just hit a 1 right there, and that's the end of that. Done deal. Now we got everything we want with 2 little changes, and that's it. Let's go take a peek at it. I was going to take it at Okatama, but it's really not it's not the right track for this particular car. I don't see how we could go wrong with Noorderschleife. The Endurance. Yeah, let's do the Endurance. Just one lap around it. That'll give you all the bells and whistles you could ask for. And wait till you see the stuff it'll do at night. Oh, golly, little blinky winky lights, and it's just an absolutely stomp the shit out of you. A beautiful job the guy did. It really, and that's his second car ever. Oh man, I will be praying for you because you're going to be putting out some ass kicking cars. There's no question about it. F40 lover, yeah, you are the real McCoy. Just keep doing it. You're incredible. Right now, you're incredible. This is your second offering. Okay, let's go to the setup. See, the gears are happy now. We just have to pick what we want. Tires or whatever he wants. But I would have 2 less in the front. And, we can have softs. I'd rather have those anyway. 60 is probably good enough. Aero. I don't think we need 11 in the bag. But I don't really know. I haven't driven it that much. But this looks good. Generic looks good. And let's just turn the lights on. Come on outside a minute. Now, once you're outside, all your little numb patch goodies work. Watch. We got flasheroonies. Is that cool enough? And if we can even tell you where we're going if you're online, isn't that cool? Well, what if I want to open the engine bay? And if I turn the lights on, Ferrari lights up. That was my touch, but it was now look how nice the chrome looks under there. Isn't that beautiful? That's amazing. So hit 9 again, and this will go back down. And if I want my door open, I can hit the 7. Oh, sorry, little guy. Could do it again. If I hit the 8, the other one comes open. Is that cool enough? Now, I can't tell you that I'm overjoyed with the sound, but I've yet to hear an F50 I did like the sound of. I mean, it was good in Gotham, but totally rear-wheel drive, so I've got to be very careful. I don't think it sounds bad. No turbo, so we got what we got. I'd say it's very, very believable. Could stand a touch more on the brake, but we can have adjustables. Actually, I'm starting to warm up to the sound of it. But it's a very well behaved car. Very well behaved. Even when I overdrive the corners. Now this is not a squonk built car, so you're not going to see the performance that you're used to on the channel, but I didn't think it was right to do that. But it goes right where you expect it to go. It handles nice. And we do have high beams and low beams, of course. It's not at all tail happy. It's got a nice sound to it, and it's adjustable. glimmers of morning on the horizon. That's very nice. So many cars try to upend you when you get to that spot right there. And this is not an easy one either, usually. A single racer told me, get way over here and then cut this right in. Just like that. And he'll come out ahead of the competition. He'd make a good crew chief, wouldn't he? Yeah, the shift's beautiful. The brakes are a little bit lacking in strength, but that's adjustable. Squonk knows how to do brakes. He'll put one of the Yardbirds on it. I think Carl does the best job with brakes, so we'll get him on there. But this is the very, very first ride of any substance with this car. Other than seeing what it did, that's all I've done to it. Hope we don't get air. This is just a great big arc if you take it right, which I didn't. That was my fault. Well, F40 lover, if you're watching this video, get a hold of me through an email and I'll give you an F40 that we worked on that I think you'll find outstanding. Our gift to you, bud. When I say our, it's me and Squonky, my chief mechanic. Yeah, it's very well behaved. The outstanding car. If you'd made 5,000 of these, you'd be glad to have it handled as good as this. Second car ever. Oh man, you've got a bright future, I'll tell you. Don't be discouraged, and it's easy to have happen. Just don't let it get to you. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. I don't have anything but good to say about it. Got a long lineup of stuff to do. I feel like single racer. He has a long lineup of stuff. I don't know how he does it, but just waiting for cooler weather and we'll be seeing some wonderful videos from Michael again. It is hard in the summer to do it without air conditioning. Now, hopefully you're able to hear my voice over the sound of the car. Oh shit. I'm like right in the fifth. 140 through here. Look at that. No, not a hint of ass happiness. Well, we usually get into the 200 range here. I don't know if this car will do it. No, but the thought's there. But it's probably closer to realistic. Excellently behaved car. I would tell you guys, there's a link at his site. You go get it, because this is exactly what you're going to find. This has not been enhanced by me in any possible way other than a few textures. But that car you get from him, well, except for the couple of skins, a driver uniform and shit, you'll have the exact car. Now Squawky's fucking hounding the piss out of me to put really nice wheels and tires on it. So we'll see what comes of it. From the work we've been doing in the last 2 weeks, that would be an easy job. And I remember just a year ago when that was a hard job. Actually, it was impossible. Look at this. It steers perfect. I mean, I'm not pushing it as hard as somebody could push it, but I don't want to crash either. Look, right on the brakes, it still holds very true. That was almost a baddie. And this is great. And this is not with the experimental tires. This is just what it comes with. He did an outstanding job, I'll tell you right now. I don't know if Forza, the cars there handle as good as this, but this one's awesome. I'm looking forward to see what it does on the straightaway. And if I had $10 for every time I drove this course over the years, I'd buy a new base. Federa. There's not anything to dislike about the handling of this car. Not that I'm looking for things to dislike, but they usually stand out like dog shit when you're in barefoot. You know, you just find it, you go, ah, what the fuck? But no, there's nothing here. Nothing. Nothing but nice, solid vehicle. This would be a great base to build the living shit out of it to really get it going fast, but for now, this is the way it is. We'll find out what she'll do. This is with no turbo at all. Struggling to pull fifth, so I don't think we're ever going to see. Yeah, doesn't have the torque to pull sixth. Of course, we're going uphill a little bit. I missed that. Oh, I didn't do any good there either. You can bring it back into happy. This is usually treacherous, but not with this car. Oh, it doesn't have a horn. Ah, I thought it had a horn. What a pisser. So this was it, man. Check it out. Now remember, you'll just get one that's red. It won't have this bizarre carbon fiber, but what do you think? Pretty cool, ain't it? Look, we got our little blinky winkies. I think it's cool as fuck, man. Personally, I do. And I can't get over the fact you hit 9 and take a look at the engine. Check that shit out. I mean, I think this white bottle could be a different color. Same thing with those, just to make them stand out a little bit better. But other than that, I mean, that's just personal taste. But I think that the engine itself is tits. Now, yours won't be chrome, the injectors. That's a pisser of a job. You probably have an idea where I snagged that out of. Alrighty. Well, so much for this. Hit the 9, my friend, and we'll let it go back to natural. Look at that slide in there. That is fucking amazing. What do you think? Nice, huh? And your horse won't be chrome and it won't light up, but that's neither here nor there. Let's just take the quickest of all looks at it on the replay. We're not going to watch it. Got a nice sound. Good flames. Nothing to dislike. We're not going to take too long of a replay, just enough to hear what it's like. Oh, I don't even have this up very loud. Yeah, that's the top shelf reigning F50 right now. And there's a couple other people that offer them. And one of them is a Settle Drive. I think it's a Settle Drive.
What? Hooter-Ville Junction? What? What? You gotta be shitting me. Humble.
Yeah, you know Squonky got into the fucking Pabst Blue Ribbons, and he got the girl's shirt off of her. I don't know how the hell he did that. He's like that, you know. The squirrel, he climbs right up there between the tits. They just fucking love it. They smash him with those tits. Yeah, well, he did such a nice job on this car. Look at the chrome and the goodies and the little belts now black hide. This fucking thing. You don't believe me, but it'll do 100 miles an hour. Yep. That's what blew her top off. It took the friggin' bra and sent it sailing. Man, she's got those jugs right out in the fucking wind. So we can't tease you this bad. We're going to have to take it for a drive. You can't race it against itself. I know, a little bit of a difference in sound, huh? Let's go to the gears. We can theoretically do 175. Tires are unadjustable, but we better get a little bit of wind gas under our belt. And let's give it a husky 50% to start off. Lights. Oh, what? What? Reverse. I got first and second. I chirped the shit out of second. All right. Now you got to be careful with this because this will not handle anything at all like that wonderful F50. Whoa. It's a real tight. Hey, I bet I can fix that. It's a little bit too much on the steering ability. And we're going to need a cheater. We'll never find out how fast we are going. We're belting down the road at 55 and 5. Up to 100%. Fuck, we're up to 112. Okay, now can we slow down in time? I know the guy never intended his vehicle to do 100 miles an hour. I don't think he intended to do 10 miles an hour. Uh-oh. I took it beyond its limit. Now, it's very squeezy, top heavy. It was never meant to weigh this shit. But it's got a lot of torque now. A ton of torque. See, I just bursted in a little bit of rubber right there. You're chugging like a bitch. The torque is amazing. It's got a lot of torque now. Didn't have Dookie for torque originally, but it didn't need it. We were trying to be, holy shit, speaking of torque. Man, Nelly glazed them bastards. I don't know, God is good. Just take a look at this, you tell me. Yeah, it took an awesome God to give man tits, well, I don't want man tits, but I don't know, first, I got a little rubber in fourth. Now we're not going, I would like to see how fast it would go down the straightaway if we could survive that long. Uh-oh. Drifting is not something you can do with this, unless you want to drift your face into the pavement. We got a little, oh, shit. Good thing we have headlights. I mean, if we didn't, you could still see, but look at that sky. Whoa. Don't lose it. Clutch the bitch. Clutch it, baby. Look at that. I wish you guys could see the clarity and the beauty of this OLED TV. It is the most outstanding fucking television that I've ever seen in my life, barring none. And I was gonna get a Samsung or something, but when I found out that they buy all their panels from LG, I go, what the fuck? Go right to the source if that's where they're getting them from. So I did. And I'm not unhappy at all that I did it. Now see, we're in sixth, it's chugging like a bastard. But it's pulling at a decent clip. You can tell how much throttle I'm giving it by the red line. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's cut her back, cut her back. See, there's 20%, there's 10, 20, 30. You can see it in the line when you click the little nipper. Thankfully, you can watch replays of this, and we're on our way to Hooter-Ville Junction. Check that shit out. Now see why you gotta be careful? This thing was not designed to do this at all. Zero. Better get out of town. The revenuer found out I got his daughter. Look at that fucker scream. That thing's just pumping out the fucking horsepower. You're not gonna want to know how many horse that thing is now. But I'll have to tell you, just to keep us honest. It's a treat to try to stop the little bastard, but it can be done. There we go. There's what he can do with that mustache. See how fast it just zips right down the road like a champ. Now you could outrun a coyote with that, unless you got 73 miles an hour. I guess you could. And those titties be flapping in the breeze. Maybe not. They look like some good stout Hooters. I hope I don't catch flack for this. I'm blaming it on Squonky, and I'm not changing my tail. Yeah, the tail, that's it. Look at that little fucker go. I only wish you could race with him. If anybody knows how to get that thing to race with its own kind, please let me know, because even the creator of the mod can't figure it out, or hasn't yet figured it out, let's put it that way. Look at him on those brakes hard. Uh-oh. Yeah, you know this shit ain't gonna last. Look at the flames coming out of that puppy. A whopping 9 miles an hour. But look at this thing chug. It chugs like a bastard. Watch this. We'll give you a cosmic view. Whoa, 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 whoa. See what I mean? They haven't found a way to animate the chains yet, but I don't put it past the guy. Animate them Hooters. Oh shit. Things fight with me. I don't blame them. That'd be cool if they bounced up and down. She don't look a bit fucking psyched. Well, now you've gone from F50 to something else. I don't know what to call it. But that's about all she wrote, guys. As you can see, we're blistering down the trail at cosmic pace. Now we got to check the cosmic pace now. Now we are burning rubber. Now we're 49 miles an hour. We did get to 100 at one point. It ain't bad, I'll tell you that. Don't hesitate to get the original because, well, you won't get the... Oh, we got two of them here. Oh my God, that's too much. All right, enough, guys. We've gone apeshit. So please keep your comments kind for this oddball excursion. But I'll tell you what we do have for horsepower with this pup. We got 212 horse, and the torque is 1,881 Newton meters of pure ass torque. That's why it lays rubber. So we'll see you later. Bye-bye.